What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. Today we're going to be doing rune crafting, what to keep and what not to keep. But before we get into the video, as always, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. The support has been amazing, and I cannot thank you guys enough for it. Thank you guys so much. Also, if you're not in the giveaway is going to be drawn on Monday. It's two days from now. We're going to be drawing the winner on Monday. If you're not a part of the giveaway, make sure you look in the description. You find the giveaway video and you get a part of the giveaway because I love all of you guys and I want all of you guys to be a part of the giveaway. We are actually super close to 200 subs now. So we're going to be doing a giveaway right after this giveaway. We're going to be going right into another giveaway. I'm going to pick up an Android card and then I'm going to give you guys an option between Android and iTunes because a lot of people wanted Android instead of Amazon. So I listened to you guys. So the next one we will do Android instead of Amazon, which is no problem. Maybe I'll do all three. I'll let you pick one of the three. That's no problem because I love you guys and I really do appreciate the support. But as always, guys, I hope you guys are being happy, healthy, and safe out there. I know it's crazy out there still. I hope it starts to get better soon. From the bottom of Spaceball's heart, thank you guys. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. Much love to all of you guys. And again, if you're not a part of the giveaway, make sure you look in the description, click the video, and get a part of the giveaway because as always, I love all of you. But with no further ado, guys, let's get into the video. Today I'm collecting some stuff, from farming C10 and L10, and you get a bunch of the rune crafting stuff. I didn't buy any of it. It was all from just farming the dungeons. So we're going to do that today. One thing I realized too, which is really cool, guys, which I didn't realize before, is they don't charge you any money to craft runes in this game. In most games, they charge you to craft runes. In this game, they don't charge you to actually craft runes. Today we're going to be crafting agile because I really need to up my speed. I want to get my speed, my speed sets like plus 160. And I'm only at like 120 right now. So Spaceballs, Spaceballs loves his speed and Spaceballs wants to be above 160. So we're going to be doing agile runes today. Normally I would do berserk runes. But for right now, where I am in the game, I haven't crafted any runes yet. So for right now, we're going to be doing agile runes. And I'd recommend that to all early, I would say a month into the game. Also, guys, we're going to be doing the grind part 5 tonight. Probably later tonight, I'll film it and I'll get it up by tomorrow morning. I have to work a couple hours tonight, but that's nothing. But I'll definitely do the grind part 5 tonight and we'll get it up in the morning. But for now, I wanted to do something fun with you guys, and rune crafting is fun. I love to craft runes. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to craft the runes. I'm going to tell you what I would keep and what I would sell. And I'm going to tell you what I would keep and sell if I was like 2 to 3 weeks into the game, or if I was late game. So this way everybody gets an idea of, what runes to keep and what runes to sell, because I know that can be very confusing. So I figured that this would be a good time for me to go over runes, which ones to keep and which ones to sell. So now for me, I'm looking for high quality runes. I'm looking for pretty much 6-star runes with speed on them. I will take 5-star runes if they roll, multiple speed rolls. So I'll probably keep them if they have speed on them. But in the future, I will roll them. And if they don't roll double speed rolls, then I will probably get rid of them, because I already have, the basic, standard sets of Swift sets. My fastest I think is like 120 or 125 right now. So anything below 125, probably going to get rid of it or put it on like a 3-star monster that I use like in my free-to-play teams and stuff like that. With no further ado, let's get this going. I think it's really awesome. Now this is a 6-star rune. This does have resistance and this does have defense. Now if I was super early game and I was playing for if I was like 2 weeks into the game, I would probably keep this. For me, for Spaceballs, I'm not going to keep this. I have way better runes than this now. So this, for me, is a hard sell. But if you're like 2 to 3 weeks in the game, you might keep this. Try to roll the resistance and put it on like your Celine or one of your healers or something like that. But for Spaceballs, this is a hard sell. So we're going to sell it. And let's go again. This one, now, see, this one has speed on it. Now, it's a 5-star with speed. Now, if this rolls a double speed, like if it rolls plus 10 speed, I'll probably keep it and put it on one of my healers or something like that. If I was early game, I would keep this no matter what because it has speed and hit percentage on it. So early game, like 2 to 3 weeks into the game, I would keep this. Spaceballs is going to keep this because I'm going to try to roll some speed on it. So I would definitely keep this and try to roll the speed. Probably anywhere, unless I was like super late game, I'd probably keep this and just roll the speed on it, to be honest with you. That will be that. We'll keep that one. Go again. Now this is crit rate 5 stars slot 4. Now honestly, I wouldn't keep this early game or late game. The substats are terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't want to roll this early game, late game, mid game. I would. This is an immediate sell for Spaceballs. I definitely wouldn't keep this one. So we're definitely going to get rid of that one. Again, now this is hit percentage. It's got crit rate and crit damage. Now, if I was early game and I didn't already have a bunch of these, because I have a bunch of 6-star hit percentage runes, maybe if I was like 2 to 3 weeks into the game, I would probably keep this. But for me now, where I am in the game, I will not keep this. It's only 5-star. I'm actually looking for more 6-star runes, and I have a ton of hit percentage slot 6-star runes. So for me, this is an automatic sell. Maybe if I was like 2 or 3 weeks into the game, I might consider it, try to roll the crit rate, maybe. But honestly, this is probably a sell all around. We're going to sell it. Go again. Crit damage. Now, again, crit damage is actually very, very valuable early game. Maybe if I was like a week or two in, I might keep this just to throw it on somebody. But for me, this is an automatic hard sell. Early game, late game, mid game, I would sell this because the substats are terrible. When you have crit damage, when you have a crit damage slot 4, you're looking for crit rate, speed, attack percentage, HP percentage, defense percentage. You're looking for stats that synergize. Flat HP and flat resistance are terrible. So for me, this is a hard sell all the way around. So we're going to sell that. Again, all right, now we got slot 3, HP and attack percentage. Early game, I might keep this, roll it, see what it rolls. For me, this is a hard sell. Again, if you're like 2 to 3 weeks into the game, maybe you might consider rolling this and see if you can get like a, high HP on it or high hit percentage. For me, it has no speed, so it's a hard sell, and it's a 5-star, so again, it's a hard sell. Sell it. Again, I love the fact that you don't have to pay Kali Knight to craft runes in this game. Summoning War, this used to cost a fortune. You used to save up so many, symbols, and then you would just never have enough mana to craft them because it just costs so much mana. So the fact that this doesn't cost mana and you could sell them for Kali Knight is a huge deal. That's really awesome. I never realized that before, so that's actually a great thing. Now it makes more sense why they don't give us Kali Knight pumps and stuff like that. This for me, slot 2, hit percentage and defense. If I was early game, I would try to do a double roll into hit percentage. Otherwise, this is a hard sell for me as well. Like, you guys are starting to get the trend here, right? Now this is defense slot. Now actually, I will keep this because it's hit percentage. No, I won't. I thought this was defense percentage. No, I won't keep this again because Spaceballs has a bunch of 6-star hit percentage runes for Swift for Agile. So for me, this is a hard sell. Maybe again, early game, you could try to roll the crit rate about 2 times. And if you roll the crit rate, maybe a speed roll on the 3rd roll, maybe it would be, doable like 2 to 3 weeks into the game. But for Spaceballs, it's a hard sell because I have a bunch of hit percentage runes. I got like 10 6-star hit percentage runes that are just sitting in my storage. So for me, most hit percentages are going to be a hard sell. Okay, we got slot 3. We didn't get any legendaries yet. All right, so slot 3, attack percentage and attack. For me, this is a hard sell. Again, early game, if you could do double roll into attack and maybe roll like crit damage or crit rate on the 3rd or 4th roll, it might be doable early game. But for Spaceballs, this is a hard sell. No speed. We're pretty much selling them because for Agile, you really want speed. You're really looking for speed, or you're looking for really good synergizing stats like crit rate, crit damage, attack, crit rate, speed, defense. You're really looking to synergize the stats here, guys. That's really the goal of crafting runes. Because everything else you can just get from, from farming your C10 runs or your L10 runs or whatever it is. Now, slot 2, hit percentage and defense. Early game, I would definitely keep this 100%. If I was early game, I would keep this. I would roll this and I would use this because it has resistance, hit percentage, and defense. The stats fit perfectly. So I'm going to sell this, but if I was early game and I needed agile runes, I would definitely keep this. Okay, let's go again. Now, attack percentage slot 4. There's not too many uses for this, and the substats on this are terrible. So probably early, mid, and late game, I would sell this. It's probably a hard sell for me. Because attack percentage on slot 4, you can use it. It does have its uses, but the substats have to be amazing. So for Spaceballs, all around, this is a hard sell. Get rid of that one. Okay. Now we got, now this is speed. So what I would do with this one is, it's a 5-star. I would try to double roll the attack percentage. If it double rolls attack percentage and rolls like crit rate, crit damage, or like HP defense on the 3rd or 4th roll, then I would keep it. But if it rolls flat attack twice, I would probably hard sell this. For me, this is kind of a sell. But if I was 2 to 3 weeks into the game, like I said, I would try to double roll the attack percentage and try to get like a crit or crit damage roll on the 3rd or 4th roll. For me, it's a hard sell. But again, early game, I would definitely keep this. Ooh, attack percentage, speed, HP, and resistance. Now, these stats don't synergize at all. This is a 6-star rune, and it does look amazing. I know when you craft this, you're gonna be like, oh wow, I got a 6-star rune. But the problem with this is attack percentage, speed, HP, and resistance. Attack percentage does not synergize with resistance and HP at all. Now, you could keep this early game and like try to roll the speed, you know, twice, and maybe the resistance and put it on like I'm not really sure. For me, this is kind of a hard sell. I mean, early game you could probably definitely get use out of this, but if you have better runes, you're probably not going to want to keep this rune because the stats just don't mesh, guys. They just don't mesh. So for me, this is a hard sell. But I mean, maybe early game you could find a use for it. But again, I wouldn't recommend really wasting your Kali Knight trying to upgrade this rune unless you get like lucky and you keep getting speed rolls. Then maybe you can find a use for it. But for me, it is definitely a hard sell. Oh, I kept it by accident. But that is a hard sell, guys. I didn't mean to keep that rune. That for me, that's a hard sell. The stats just don't. They just don't mesh. But maybe early game, like 2 to 3 weeks into the game, if you're really tight on runes, then you're probably going to keep something like that. But for me, I've been farming so much. I have like 500 runes in my storage. So for me, I just don't, it's just not good enough for me. But maybe early 2 to 3 weeks into the game and you're really tight on runes, then you probably would keep something like that. Okay, let's go again. We got slot 3, crit rate and attack percentage as a ignite. Crit rate and HP. Now, if this rolls 2 crit rates, it's definitely a keeper. If it rolls flat HP, it's a sell. So I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to try the double roll the crit rate. If I double roll the crit rate, I'm going to keep it. If I was early game, I would keep it no matter what. Easy. Okay, so we'll keep that one. Got a couple more here. Okay, so now this is resistance, speed, and HP. It's a 6-star. This is actually very good if you're trying to run a high resistance healer. It's got speed and HP and resistance. The stats synergize perfectly, and it's a 6-star rune, so this is actually a keeper. Even if, for me, it's probably going to sit in my storage, but just the fact that it has speed, HP, and resistance, and if you can get a double speed roll on this, it's actually a pretty decent rune. So for me, this is a keeper. And I would even keep that early game. I'd probably even keep that late game, to be honest with you, because if you can get a double roll of speed on that, you could probably use that like anywhere in the arena, you know, like because like you're really looking in the arena, you're really looking for high resistance and high speed. Like that's the arena meta, and it's the arena meta in all of these games. It's high resistance and high speed. So something like that could actually be usable in the arena. So I would definitely keep that one. Okay, we're getting towards the end here. This is definitely a keeper. 6-star, hit percentage, and speed. This is 100% a keeper. Even if it rolls double hit percentage, it's still a keeper. This is a very good rune. Up until like mid-game, like late game, you're probably going to have legendary runes, so maybe not so much. But for me, this is definitely a keeper at my stage in the game, and it's definitely a keeper for early and mid-game, 100%. The stats just synergize perfectly. We're going to keep that one. Go. And now we got hit percent. Again, for me, the stats are just not there. If you're early game, you can try to double roll the HP percentage. Again, unless you're like a week or 2 weeks in and you really need like runes, I wouldn't really recommend keeping this hit percentage. The stats are just not there. Again, you could try to double roll the HP, but for me, it's a sell. Hard sell because it's a 5-star too. And you know that Spaceballs has like probably like 10 or 15 of these in storage that are 6 stars. That's a hard sell. Got like 4 more, guys. Okay, so this has speed, ignite, resistance, and crit damage. Again, these stats just do not synergize. So for me, this is a hard sell. Again, early game, you might want to keep this just to see if you can get some use out of the crit damage and the ignite speed. But for me, this is a hard sell. Again, if you're early game and you're hard on runes, it's a different story. But when you're actually looking for specific runes, this is a hard sell. Okay. We didn't get any legendaries. Okay, this is resistance, crit rate, and hit percentage. Now, if this was a 6-star, I might consider keeping this. If I was early game, like 2 weeks in, I would definitely keep this. But because I really have limited storage right now, for me, it's a hard sell. But actually, I might even try to roll the hit percentage or the crit rate double. If I can get a double roll into the hit percentage or the crit rate, and then like a speed roll on the 3rd or 4th roll, this might be doable. But for a 5-star rune, it's probably not even worth it, to be honest with you. So for me, it's probably going to be a hard sell unless I can get a really high crit rate roll. I'm probably going to sell it. Early game, I'd probably keep it again and just hang on to it and see if I can get some use out of it. But it's most likely going to get sold somewhere down the line. We'll hang on to it for now. But again, like I said, something like that, you're probably just wasting your Kali Knight. Like, it looks good like in your eyes, but it's really not. Now, this HP, speed, and crit damage, if you... It's a 5-star, that's the problem. For me, I'm looking for 6 stars. But early game, if you can get a double speed roll here, this is actually a pretty decent rune. Because early game, like when you start getting into like the lair and stuff like that, you're actually looking to make your monsters very, very tanky. So this could actually come in handy. But if you get a crit damage roll It's probably, you might not want to keep it unless you're going to put it on like, something that's going to do damage like your destructive idol or something like that. For me, it's a hard sell, but again, early game, you're probably going to keep this and put it on something like your destructive idol or your Abyss Lord, something along those lines. For me, it is a sell though. Oh, I did it again. I meant to sell it and I kept it. For me, that was definitely a hard sell though. I think this is the last one, guys. I'm pretty sure. We didn't get any legendaries at all. Okay, defense, ignite, crit damage, and attack. Now, again, for me, this is a hard sell. These stats just do not, they do not synergize for me, guys. Like, they're not good enough for me. Early game, I would keep this and I would try to double roll the attack or crit damage. But for me, where I am in the game, mid to late game, this is an automatic sell. It's a 5-star, and this, I mean, it does have attack and crit damage. You can try to roll crit rate on the third or fourth roll, like speed and crit rate. If it rolls out like that, it would probably be a really good early game rune. But for me, for Spaceballs, where I am in the game, this just isn't going to cut it for me. So this would probably be a hard sell for me. But early game, I'd probably keep it and try to see what I can roll on the third and fourth roll. I did it again. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, we're all out. We didn't get any legendaries ruined, guys. I thought we would get at least one legendary from this. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this like gives you an idea of like what to keep and what to sell, like, and what part of the game that you're in. Let's see if we have any runes we can roll real quick before we go. Let's see. Let's see if we have any agile runes we can roll that. Maybe I picked up farming or something like that. What's this? Oh, this is that attack one. That's a hard sell. We're not even going to keep that one. See this one here, like I'll show you guys. We'll try to enhance this one here. Now, if this doesn't roll crit rate twice, maybe if it rolls it once, but most likely if this doesn't do a double roll crit rate, it's probably a hard sell, or at least a speed or crit. Yeah, we'll try one more time, but this is most likely going to be a hard sell. The fact that it has ignite attack percentage and crit rate on it, it could have rolled pretty good. See, now that it has 11% crit rate, I might try to see what the third roll is here. This probably is a waste of Kyanite at the end of the day. But to be honest with you, early game, you're really tight on runes, so stuff like this could actually come in handy. Now, at rolled resistance, for me, this is a hard sell. Early game, you might get some use out of the 11% crit rate, but for me, it's definitely a hard sell. Do a couple more. So I feel like this could really help you guys in like seeing like, what rolls out and what doesn't. See, like this one's actually pretty good. Resistance, crit damage, crit rate, and speed. This will actually be good for the arena when I start getting more into the arena stuff. I know I have some better runes we can roll. Oh, here we go. This is a good rune we can roll on camera. This, I'm not sure. I think I got this from my L10 the other day. Yeah, I think I got this from L10. It is crit damage. I mean, crit rate. Don't get me wrong. Crit rate's not the best thing. But the fact that it's on a Berserk rune, if this rolls double crit damage or double attack, this can actually be a really, really solid Berserk rune. So we're hoping for a double crit damage or a double attack roll here. We don't want defense and we don't want attack. And there's the defense. Maybe we can use this on like maybe a destructive idol or an abyss lord if you want to give like for me personally, I like to do HP. So if this doesn't roll crit damage or attack, I will probably never not attack. Yeah, crit damage or attack, I will probably never use it. Did it just roll attack? Yeah, rolled flat attack. Yeah, for me this is I'll probably never use this now, and it's crazy because it is a berserk legendary rune, but it just shows you guys like they can roll really bad and then there's just no use for them. I don't know why we keep that one. This one's actually good hit percentage HP. We're gonna hope for like speed or something on the third roll. Just trying to look for some runes I can roll for you guys. Nope. These balls always hits the wrong buttons. See if we have any attack ones we can roll. Now on attack sets, you're looking for crit damage, crit rate, and attack, and speed. That's what you're looking for on your attack sets. Now this is a slot 2. Hit percentage, speed, and defense. This would be looking for speed rolls. Speed rolls or defense rolls would be good on this. We could use this as a broken set on somebody. I wouldn't use this as an attack set. I would use this as a broken set. Speed is very good. Just for the high speed alone, I would use it. But I would definitely use it as a broken set, probably not as an attack set, unless I'm looking for somebody that has attack. So now this is defense and speed on attack set, not the best substat. So for me, I probably would put that to the side. Trying to look for some ones that have some good substats. Nope, nothing there. Do we got any good blessing ones? I think I pulled a couple good blessing ones. You see, like this one, attack and speed, like it's like the substats just don't mesh. Baseballs is looking for meshing substats. Now this is HP slot 2. It has speed, defense, and hit percentage. If this doesn't roll crit damage, this can actually be really good. You can use this on your destructive idol. You can use this on your Abyss Lord. You can use this on any tank that or your princess. Any tanky monster you can use this on if it doesn't roll crit damage. The problem is these always tend to roll the exact stat you don't want. That's the stat it ends up rolling. And that's the biggest issue I have with this stuff. Defense is good. HP and defense mesh very well. That's beautiful. Now we're hoping for a speed roll here, and this will be a beautiful, beautiful rune. Yes, beautiful. You see, this one is rolling beautiful. Let's go one more and see if we can go all the way with this one. If we can get another defense or speed or hit percentage on this roll, this will be a great rune, and I will definitely find use for this. Either on my destructive idol or my Abyss Lord. This actually be a really good rune for destructive idol. And it rolled crit damage. If the fourth roll can roll defense or speed again, it'll still be a really, really good rune. This attack percentage, probably won't ever use that. You guys can see I've been farming like crazy. The hit percentage, I told you guys I have so many of those hit percentage runes. Look, 14 speed, attack, crit rate, and HP. That's why I don't really keep those hit percentage runes unless they're really, really, really good. Let's see if we have anything else we can roll for you guys. I think I got some good counter ones. This is actually a hard sell. I don't know why I have that. Probably from the auto farming. This, we're going to be looking for a speed roll. We have something better. This is actually an example of a beautiful rune. If this was a 6-star rune, this rune would be absolutely perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect. We're going to roll it. This will be the last one we'll do. But this can't roll bad. Like, yes, you want crit rate to roll more than anything. But the fact that this is a speed, slot 2, counterattack. Yeah, see, the attack percentage would be the worst thing that this could roll. You definitely want a crit rate roll in this. But the stats synergize perfectly. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack. You cannot ask for better like synergizing stats. We got the crit damage roll. Now we're hoping for a crit rate roll here, and this rune will be absolutely perfect. We probably won't get it, but a crit rate roll would make this rune perfect. Not a crit damage. It's still a decent rune. It's still a decent rune, guys. It's still very usable, especially early game. For me, I probably won't use it, but early game, this is a very, very usable rune on one of your attackers. But definitely don't sell a rune like this. This is exactly what you guys are looking for when it comes to synergizing your substats. Okay, and I think that's going to do it, guys. I'll show you some of my runes on like my... Well, we're going to do the grind part 5 tonight, so I won't actually get into this too much. I just wanted to show you guys like rolling runes, the substats you're looking for, and why. So, guys, I hope this helped you guys. Spaceballs loves you guys. You guys know that. If you guys are not a part of the giveaway yet, make sure you go to the description. You click the giveaway video and you get a part of the giveaway. We're going to be drawing the winner on Monday, and we're most likely going to be doing another giveaway right after that one. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll make a video separate for that giveaway. But as always, guys, be happy, healthy, and safe. I love all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. The support has been absolutely amazing. If you guys want to join me on Discord, that is also on the description. The Discord channel is growing amazing. We got some amazing people in there. So if you guys want to be a part of the community, that is also in the description. So as always, guys, from the bottom of my heart, once again, I love you. Thank you so much. You guys are making my dream come true. I appreciate it. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.